Hello and welcome back to Pendor, and we're going to go into a very large battle. Actually, well, it's not that large, but, you know, it's one of the larger battles that we've been in so far. And I've actually seen a very large increase in our success with this particular strategy. Obviously, it's a pretty much standard formation right here, where we basically have our archers on an elevation, we spread them out once, and then we just allow our infantry to kind of stand out in the front there. And that is actually providing us with a great deal of, well, kill potential. Massive amounts of it, in fact. And so much so that I haven't really sustained any casualties whatsoever, he says, as I just take a death. Yes, isn't that wonderful? Isn't that... it's just a classic. As soon as you hit the record button, boom. That is exactly what happens. Anyway, basically all we have to do is just keep these archers just in their positions right there, and I just need to go and harass the enemy infantry, and indeed maybe even the enemy archers as well, because of course they are inevitably going to be firing at us. Or actually, are they? It feels to me like they're not actually going to be doing much at all. It seems like they're actually just going to be standing there, not really doing anything. Okay, that's actually kind of perfect for us. So what we can do is we can actually just bring our cavalry back, and we can just allow our own archers to deal the damage. And that's the thing. That's what I've actually been trying to leverage as much as possible here. I've just basically been trying to get our archers into positions that can actually deal damage much more than pretty much any of our other unit types, because here's the thing, our archers, we have a great deal of them. We have 47 archers, and they are actually very, very damaging. They are deadly, and you can see here exactly the reason why. We're literally just having massive amounts of death come in from our archers alone, because even if they don't kill anything immediately, I'm just going to have to tell these guys to charge in once again here. Even if they don't kill anything immediately, they're going to be doing damage. And that's all we want. We just want them to deal damage. We want them to soften up the opponent in almost every single respect. Now, here's the thing. What we're going to need to do, obviously, is we're going to need to interrupt these guys now that they are in range. This is going to be pretty damaging for us. So what I need to do is I need to run them down. I need to do some damage. Even if I don't do anything to them, I am disruption, right? That is what I'm doing. I am disruption incarnate. And that's kind of what we want to do. We don't really want to, you know, be lingering too much in here, because obviously you can get shot in the face and you can probably die pretty easily. I've actually had that happen in one of my previous off-screen battles, where I got stopped by an enemy archer that just so happened to have a polearm in his hand. And of course, as you know, they are just going to stop you in your tracks. And then I got shot multiple times and dead. And so, yeah, that's the kind of thing that can happen. But obviously, this time around, no, we are actually doing pretty well. Now, here's the funny thing. We're actually at war against Sarlians still, of course. And we are indeed in a battle against 2 enemy vassals. Basically, all I have been doing in my off-screen time is running between here and my hideout. And, well, technically not here, as in this specific location. But I've been running between Sarlian territory and my old hideout, and of course Ravenstone territory, or anywhere else that I can actually buy some food, because I obviously need food sometimes. But that's it. That's all I've been doing. And so far, it's actually working out not too badly. I'm able to get quite a few kills every single time. I've leveled up once. I did have a couple of companions level up too, which is obviously fantastic, but look at the amount of renown we're getting from this. 26 renown. 8 killed from our own forces right there, which is not even that bad, considering. And, aha, this guy says, stop, I yield. I'm going to let this guy go, obviously. This fellow is quite a good one. And you can see here that we also have Kavera with us now as well. She's going to become an absolutely enormous beast. At least that's what I'm going to try to get her to be. And we're just going to swap around a bunch of these things right here, because I don't really want to take all of this, you know, relatively subpar loot. And then we're just going to be taking all of this as well. Now, we do have Lord Renier in here as well. So basically what I've just been doing is farming them. I've just been farming them as much as I possibly can. Look at that. We got a ransom for 4,200. And we can actually get a mounted ranger now as well. Not sure if we should really go for mounted rangers in comparison to going for the regular rangers, because regular rangers are very, very good. This guy is actually going to be an extremely difficult fight for us to achieve victory on. I might actually have to retreat here. I don't know whether we'll be able to win. Because he has... I think this is the fellow... No, isn't that Duke Alamar? I'm getting a little bit confused about all the Salian vassals now, but I think this guy actually has some really, really good troops. So I'm a little bit worried about this, actually. Anyway, let's just see what happens. Maybe we'll be okay. You know, maybe we'll be fine. I would like to actually go out there and see if I can maybe distract this fellow. Okay, did some damage to his horse. Maybe we can actually do something with him. This fellow was attempting to attack us with his polearm, but thankfully I was able to get a really, really nice angle on him, which enabled us to do some damage. Some pretty decent damage, actually. I should probably get out my lance for this guy. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more than that, but unfortunately he didn't get stopped when I thought he would get stopped. Because let's face it, you know, most of the time when there's a couch lance happening, they're more than likely going to get stopped if they charge straight on in to a particular, you know, gaggle of units. So anyway, what we're going to do now is we're just going to tell our cavalry to go over here. We need to try to make sure that I don't get shot in the face. Bear in mind, I am using the Netherworld Charger now. Yes, I am actually using that. So you may notice I am moving quite a bit slower. But the main thing that we have to consider about this particular horse is I will never, ever get dismounted. It is impossible for this horse to die unless you're up against someone that is just an absolute monster. But against regular Salian vassals, no. It's probably unlikely that you're going to see any kind of damage coming in to your horse. It's more likely that I'm going to die rather than my horse, you know. So yeah, anyway, I'm hopefully going to be able to head over to Noldor territory. I've actually wanted to do quite a bit of Noldor leveling up, but I really haven't had the opportunity to do so just yet. Ow, that was some big damage right there. Definitely did not want that. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm just going to tell my cavalry and my infantry to charge in here. This may not be a good idea, actually. You know what? No. We're going to just tell these guys to go over here. We're going to tell them to retreat, just so that we can get our archers a little bit further up the hill here. And we want the enemy's infantry to charge into our archers. That is where the most egregious amount of damage is going to be done. Devastating amounts of damage, because these guys don't have shields, you know? They don't have shields. They're literally just going to die if they run straight on in to our archers. And that is exactly what is happening, as you can see right here. They're literally just dying. Obviously, these armored footmen, they do have shields, which is definitely making a bit of a difference to them. But we are... look at our... look at our casualties. It's literally insane. It is literally insane. So here we go. Now we can actually tell these guys to charge in once more, and we can maybe do some more damage here. And hopefully we'll be okay. Because obviously I did take some damage from those halberdiers. But you see how much damage my horse has actually taken so far? It's literally taken 0 damage just because... it's just so highly armored, I highly doubt it can even take damage from regular troops at this point. I don't think I've actually seen it take any damage whatsoever. And this obviously means that, you know, if you were paying attention in the previous episodes, this obviously means that we now have 7 in riding skill. Yes, 7 in riding skill. So that means that I am now able to also ride the Noldor horse that I currently have in the old hideout with the Horsemaster. Because obviously it is a sway-backed one, so I was taking it to the Horsemaster so that he could do his magic on it, and hopefully we're going to be able to get something really, really good out of the deal. So yeah, anyway, we've got some amazing gear right here. I'm actually really surprised that these people are not wanting to take this stuff. My companions, that is. I'm actually really, really surprised by that. I would have expected them to jump all over this, to be honest, but apparently they don't care about it, which is very, very weird. I don't know why, but there you go. Anyway, we've got some more prisoners. I really should be going back to a friendly town really, really soon. If we don't do that, I'm going to get pounced on and probably killed. So I'm going to go back to Valenbray, I think. 3 seers were over there as well. And this is exactly what I've been doing. Look at this. We got another 5,100. We got 4,500 here. I'm just always taking a look at the horses and things like that as well, because it's always, you know, relatively important to do that. Otherwise, I also have a gold bar here. I have no idea where I got this. I think I got this from just some random vassal that I fought. And, well, this is pretty good. Because as far as I'm aware, we're going to need a gold bar for something. I can't remember what it's really for, but we're going to need it for something or other. Hopefully there's going to be a ransom broker in here as well. And there's a traveler. There's Brother Randolph. Obviously, I should probably buy something from him, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should probably buy some books from him. So obviously we can improve Noldor relations. I don't really want to buy this book just yet. I would like to buy this book a little bit later on. But yeah, we're going to go and get wound treatment. I don't even know whether that's even worth it, to be honest. What else do we want to go for here? There actually isn't anything that gives me any benefit, surprisingly enough. What else? What do these books actually do? I can't remember. Life of the Silver Fox, I assume, is persuasion? I assume that's persuasion. What is this? I don't know what that is. Great Leaders of Pendor, that's obviously leadership. And this one, the High Arts, I don't know what the High Arts is, but we're going to be basically just buying absolutely every single book. We might as well buy the Noldor one as well. It's going to cost me 39,000, but we're just going to take it, you know. Just going to take all of it. We'll just sell all of our prisoners as well. And what do we have here? 15 warriors from distant Melatine. Yeah, thank you very much. I'll definitely take those. And we'll also take all of these guys too, if we can. Oh, Frederick was actually in there. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Let me actually just have a quick look. Am I full? No, I'm not. Okay, so we can actually go and get Frederick, and then he can go and, you know, spread the word about us. And we can be pretty happy that we have, you know, a significant amount of cash that we can basically just do whatever with. You know, this is really, really nice. So otherwise, what we can do is going to just tell him, hello there. Yes, can you go ahead and do that? Thank you. Kavera actually came back and gave us a bunch of, I think, Feared's Vein units or something like that. So that was quite cool. And we've also got some Vansky Raiders and things like that around here too, but I obviously don't really care about that too much. Oh, hello there. Why are you attacking one of my caravans? Oh, technically it's not one of my caravans, but we're going to be assisting these fellows anyway. This is going to be a super easy victory. Shouldn't have to worry about this too much. I mean, obviously, as you've seen, you know, we literally went into a battle against 135, and we were able to achieve victory with extremely minimal casualties. This actually gives me the opportunity to maybe use my bow. I have 7 in riding skill now, so I am able to obviously maybe ride a little bit faster. Maybe I can just get some... yeah, maybe I can get some kills with this. Oh my. I need some more horse archery, don't I? Yes, I definitely need some more horse archery. So next time I level up, I'll probably go for the horse archery just so that I can actually start to do decent-ish damage. Because as it stands, this is... that is just terrible. Oh my. I think it's probably because I'm not actually hitting anything. That's the main thing there. Obviously the accuracy is definitely going to make a huge difference. And we're actually taking damage from these guys as well now because I'm just not doing my job, you know. I'm not doing the job of harassing these fellows and trying to eliminate their ability to deal damage. Because that's actually one of the main things that, you know, I think maybe more people have to realize. Because, I mean, I've spoken about this multiple times before in other series as well, but interrupting enemy units when they are attempting to attack, especially crossbowmen. If you think about, you know, how to counter the Empire in Pendor, for example, their ranged units are all crossbowmen, so it's going to be super, super easy to just go in there and basically be like, okay, I'm going to just, you know, interrupt your reload, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Just interrupt their reload, and then you'll be golden. It will be absolutely fine. Notorious Outlaw. I'm not entirely sure why it's 63 dinars to have that guy in my party, but sure, okay. We got more people to level up here. We got these guys. Gonna make them into archers. Not sure if I should make them into archers, but I think that should be fine, I guess. I'm actually quite surprised we're still at war against Sarlian, to be fair. I actually felt like we were gonna be... you know, making peace relatively soon, but I guess you know what I'm actually used to? I'm probably just used to Bannerlord's cycle of peace and war, because I think if this was Bannerlord, they would have made peace, I don't even know, a month ago or something like that. I don't know, it would have been a long, long time ago. But no, Warband, they just like fighting. You know, they just like fighting. Ah, there we go. So we got some Noldor right there. I really need to be very careful about not getting absolutely massacred by these guys. Am I traveling faster than they? Yeah, I am traveling faster than they are, so that's absolutely fine. And Frederick's going to come back with some Mettenheim units, so I'm a little bit worried about that, actually. I'm kind of thinking that maybe what I want to do is go back to the old hideout, maybe try and see if I can place some units in the garrison there, but I could also just go into a battle and lose some people. That could also be a thing. Ah, Duke Alamar is actually fighting Varius Legatus. So I should probably go over there and... Oh, never mind. Okay. I actually wanted to help him, but he didn't need it. Okay, well, that's good. Alright, so they were actually attempting to besiege this. Are they still doing it? No. Of course. Of course. Yeah, of course. Well, never mind. Never mind. Okay, I guess that's just how that goes. I'm actually quite surprised. I'm not entirely sure when they're gonna commit to that overall plan. You know, it seems a bit weird to me. Anyway, we're just actually gonna go and attack this Jatu party, if I can actually catch up to them. Yeah, did I get him? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, there we go. My spotting skill has increased by 1. Very nice. Just going to go in for the auto-resolve right here. And we'll just let people choose whatever they want to choose. I should probably go and buy some more food or something like that. But yeah, we're also going to be gaining a bunch of troops here. We've got some Maiden Cavalry and some Fjordsvane Huskars and so on. I'm actually not entirely sure if we really want to take the Mist Mountain. I don't know. I'm not really convinced about the Mist Mountain bandits taking them, because they're usually just gonna die relatively quickly, I assume, at least. Anyway, we'll just take these, and then we'll go over to my garrison in the old hideout. But I do want to go and attempt to attack a unique spawn if we can. Oh, hello. This guy's actually being attacked by the Noldor. Oh, this is hilarious. Okay. Wait. Can I help you? Yes, there we go. Let's go and help them. I don't actually know whether this is actually going to give me any benefit whatsoever. I'm just going to tell everyone to charge. There's really no need to use strategy against such a small contingent of units, but I'm not entirely sure if we're even going to gain relation here, because it may very well be that we're just... I don't know. I think the Noldor probably could have handled this guy without any issue whatsoever. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, maybe... maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be good. If we can get 4 relation from them, then I'll be very, very pleased. And, yeah, I really do need to get a hold of one of those fiefs, to be honest. So, I'm thinking... I'm not entirely sure. I think we'll probably just wait and see what happens, because I'm pretty sure at one point or another in the future, one of those castles is probably going to go under siege. I mean, you know, it's pretty much inevitable that sometime the Empire is probably going to do something. I mean, I'm actually doing some pretty decent work for them right now. I am literally eliminating pretty much every single vassal that I can see. And then, well, I'm keeping them off the battlefield for quite some time as well. Obviously, I do ransom them after a certain period of time, when I think that they're going to escape, inevitably. But these guys probably won't want to fight me right now. I don't really want to fight them either. I don't have any blunt weapons or anything like that, and doing an auto-resolve against them, I think it's probably going to be... it's a bit risky. It's a bit risky, because on the one hand, you kind of want to, because you want to make sure that you get as many people as possible knocked unconscious and so on and so forth, and, you know, you get some great things out of it. But on the other hand, I don't really want to have all of my guys just literally fall over and die. And maybe even lose. We might even lose as a result of that, you know? We have no idea, no way of knowing. So, I mean, I can just try it, but I don't really want to reload. That's the whole point. You know, obviously, you know, because I'm not playing with realistic saving, I could potentially just save and then go in and then see what happens, but I don't really want to do that in this playthrough. Generally, I tend to not do that if I can help it, because I like to have the realistic kind of sense about the series. You know, I like to go in, and if I end up being defeated, you've seen this multiple times, of course, if I end up being defeated, so be it. You know, if that's how it goes, then that's how it goes. But if I end up achieving victory, then that's great. You know, that's wonderful. But yeah, I generally tend to like having the realism aspect of things. So if I feel like I'm going to be really likely to achieve victory, then obviously that's great. But if I think that maybe there's a chance of defeat, then I might try to reevaluate my, you know, my decision and then go somewhere else. As you can see, this fellow is actually... Oh no, he actually joined! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, as I said, this is bad. Yes, this is very bad. Oh, wait. No. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, no, this is still very bad. So, yeah, this is still very, very terrible. But we can maybe make a good go of things. Okay, let's see what happens here. Maybe we'll be maybe we'll be okay, alright? Maybe we'll be okay. But yeah, this is exactly the kind of thing that I was talking about. If only I had just waited a little bit longer, a couple more seconds probably would have been enough to make this work. I'm going to just put my cavalry down there because they're blocking all of us right now. It's very misty. I'm not a big fan of this. Don't really like fighting in the mist. Let's spread out my archers a little bit here. I mean, I think if the enemy decides to charge in like they're doing now, we should be fine. I kind of wanted to eliminate their horses because if we can do that, it's going to make all the sense in the world. There we go. There was some nice damage. These guys are coming in with their lances, but thankfully, because we're up the hill, it is slowing them down and actually preventing them from doing couch lance, which is their main damage. That is literally their main damage, and without that, they're going to be kind of useless. So, pretty happy with this. Oh no, that guy's actually going to get a couch lance. Yeah, well, the cavalry was on a slightly lower elevation, so of course they are going to get a little bit more value out of that. But if we can just kind of wait here for a little bit of time, just let our archers do their business, then that's all we need. You know, that should be all we need at least. Okay, let me just actually move my cavalry a little bit further over there. And yeah, you can see exactly what's happening now. My archers are just murdering every single thing that they can get their hands on, which is exactly what we want. Now, if we can just eliminate these cavalry, not cavalry, if we can eliminate these infantry, ow, really don't want to get killed by these polearm wielding fellows as well. But if I just, I mean, look at what's happening right now. They're literally just following me. They're just following me, and this is exactly what we want. We want them to follow me, even if I do take damage. Obviously, this is not ideal. You really don't want them to do damage to you, of course, but if you can, well, distract them. That's it. Just distract them as much as you possibly can, and then we're going to be in a very, very good position. Maybe I can do some damage here as well. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to kill things, but I will be able to do some damage here. I can kill some of them. Some of them aren't even wearing helmets, so we're able to do critical damage. Yeah, these infantry are actually following me into the archer line now as well, which is even better because that actually interrupts the enemy's archers so dramatically because they feel like the enemy's melee are now within them, you know, now within their lines, and that's exactly what we wanted. So yeah, we are now getting an additional wave of troops coming in, and we basically just want to stay here. We just want to stay here. Unfortunately, some of my archers are already out of arrows. This is a big problem. Of course. Oh, these guys with their polearms. Oh, how annoying. Okay, well, there's not much I can do about it. All I can do is just get in the way, and maybe I can distract a couple of people. Okay, we're going to have to tell these guys to charge in. Tell these guys to charge in as well. The infantry and the cavalry do need to assist our archers a little bit more now, because our archers don't have as much ammunition any further. I might actually get myself eliminated here. I really don't want that. If I get eliminated, this is probably going to be a pretty bad sign. But if we can... oh no. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. This is one of those times where I kind of think maybe I should just retreat. Should I just retreat and come back in? Should I just retreat and come back in? Maybe. That's possibly a good idea. I mean, we are winning still, surprisingly enough. We are winning quite dramatically. We've eliminated 136. This is going to give me 58 renown if I'm able to win this. So I'm kind of inspired. I'm kind of inspired to win. So, shall we try it? Oh dear. New enemies have arrived again. Really? Okay. Not a big fan of that. Okay, well, if I can just eliminate some of these guys. There we go. I'm not doing as much damage as I could be here. Oh well, never mind. Okay, come on. Let's get this guy. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was perfect. Wonderful, wonderful hit right there. Great angle. That is exactly what we needed. And now I'm probably going to tell my archers to charge in. I don't know whether that's really the best course of action, but if they don't have any ammunition, they might as well do something instead of not doing anything, right? And this is not Bannerlord. They're not going to pick up ammunition from the ground and use it, so we're just going to have to use them as infantry, as a supplement to our infantry or something like that. That's probably going to have to be the only thing that we can do. How many people? We can probably win. I think we might be able to win. I think they only have 50 or so people remaining. They've got a bunch of cavalry still, which I'm not a big fan of. Can we actually eliminate some of those, please? Oh, no. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, this guy, what's that guy doing? He was at literally no HP whatsoever. Killed him with a 20 damage hit. Okay, wait a minute. We might be able to do something here. Come on, kill that guy. Kill him. Take him down. That is what we need. Thank you. Alright, so wait a minute. There's this guy. Yeah, he's obviously got quite a significant amount more. We're going to win, though, it seems. Wow, can you believe it? Can you believe it? I was literally thinking of retreating right there. I thought to myself, yeah, this is a bit too rich for me. But thankfully, no. It actually does seem as though we are going to achieve victory, surprisingly enough. But that just goes to show strategy or tactics in this case. I mean, it's one and the same basically in this. Anyway, that notwithstanding, being able to stand on a height, right? You know, standing on a hill, standing on a mountain, getting the opponent, which are primarily relying on being able to couch lance, getting them to go uphill and losing all of their speed in the process has now basically made it so that we could win. That's it, in my opinion. Anyway, we did end up losing quite a few really, really good units. Like, for example, we lost a bunch of Larian Sentinels right there, which obviously are fantastic. They're really, really good. But I can't do much about it. You know, I can't do much about it. I tried my best. 263, we got, what, 58 renown or something like that for it. We're going to just let this guy go. And look at how much loot we gained. Look at this. Look at how much loot we gained. It's absolutely insane. And we've got some various loot right here. We got this. I'm actually wearing this at the moment because I have put my other crude armor with the blacksmith. And he's repairing it as we speak. So hopefully he's going to come back to us in a few days. And then we'll actually have some really, really good stuff for us. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just going to take this. Whoa, runed silver axe. Why is Kavera not wearing this? Why is she not wearing this? She should wear this, in my opinion, or she should use it. I'm actually kind of surprised that she's not using it, because I've actually made it so that she, she's going to be like a two-handed beast berserker kind of unit. That's kind of what I want her to be. But I don't know where she is right now. I'm not sure why she's not taking this really, really good weapon. But if she has a better weapon, then obviously that's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, there you go. Massive amounts of experience right there. 34,000 experience. Adonia, Anson, and myself actually leveled up. Very, very nice indeed to see that. And we can also just level up these guys into Blackheart Knights. They're not too bad. I think they're pretty good. And what do we want to do with Adonia again? I'm actually now forgetting what I wanted to do. I think we want to go for more intelligence here, don't we? Is it more intelligence? Yeah, it is more intelligence, because she's going to be our tracker, pathfinder, spotter person, right? So what I want to do is I want to maximize her fighting skills and then go for... Once she gets to 15, we then want to start leveling these up. Is that her? I'm actually not entirely sure if I'm doing the right thing with the right companion now. I should probably take a look. It could be Julia that actually is doing that. No, she's the horse archer. So, yeah, no, it seems like it is Adonia that needs to do that. Okay, well, that's perfectly fine. Anson obviously is going to continue leveling up his charisma. I might as well get him a point in Iron Flesh. I mean, it makes sense, right? And I might as well just randomly, you know, give him weapon proficiencies. And yeah, I think that is basically it. All right, great. So now look at what we've got. What do we want to do? Well, we have 1 point in wound treatment, which is it's not really going to help me that much, is it? Anyway, we're going to just go for another point in intelligence right here, and we're just going to go for some horse archery like I said I was going to, and then hopefully we're going to actually be slightly more effective with our archery in battle. That's hopefully going to be something that we can enjoy using later on down the line. Anyway, we're just going to let this guy go for a small stipend right there, 4,400, not too bad. And I should probably head back to Empire territory, all things considered, because if we head back to Empire territory, I will have the ability to sell and maybe get some food, because I think I might actually need some food. I'm not entirely sure whether we do. But let's go here, see what we can do here. Yeah, all this stuff, don't really need it. Oh yeah, I do need to check what Kavera is actually using, because I don't really want to randomly, you know, just be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to sell this random thing, and then maybe it's one of the best things that she can use or something like that. Let's actually just see. She's using a morning star. What? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? You could literally be using this, but you're deciding to use this. I mean, okay. Now, I can see why maybe she's using that. She doesn't have enough strength. I think she doesn't have enough strength to use this. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to give it to the blacksmith so that he can repair it, and then maybe she can use that later down the line, because I know for a fact that this is a really, really good weapon. So I'm thinking that, yeah, we'll probably do that once she levels up a little bit more. We are going to need 2 more points in strength, as you can see right there. So that's obviously going to be pretty important for us. And yeah, so that's going to be nice. We bought some food, so I might as well head into the tavern here. Let's see if we can maybe ask for some additional rumors. And what I'm actually going to be doing in the next episode is we're going to be hunting for some unique spawns. I will probably be doing a little bit of Noldor stuff as well. I'm obviously going to do that off screen so that you don't have to see all the trials and tribulations of me attempting to bait Noldor into battles that I could potentially win, you know. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but maybe I'll have to do it against the Jatu or something like that. Sarah the Fox, I'm actually not entirely sure. I think we've already taken her once and had her go and spread the word about how amazing we are. We've already learned the poem from this fellow as well, so we don't need to really do anything with that. And it doesn't seem as though there is a ransom broker here. No, we need a ransom broker. Okay, what about going to Ishkomen? Maybe I'll be able to find one. Maybe there'll be a unique spawn around here. Yeah, I actually saw the 3 seers earlier as well, by the way. They had over 960 troops. Yes, 960. I couldn't believe it, really. They are so menacing indeed. Okay, there we go. There is one. We can just sell it for 2,000, and we just got... well, nothing much there. Lethal Diran. Okay, we're going to get him. There we go. Yes, absolutely perfect. Wonderful. And so we've got Lethal Diran now. You need to be at least level 30 to be able to see his gear, by the way. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do that just yet. You can see here. Yep, unlocks at level 30. I can't allow humans to handle my Noldor equipment. I'm sorry, he says. But yeah, you can see that he is an absolute monster. And if you give him trainer skill... he's going to be really, really good at training up troops as well. Although Alistair is our trainer at the moment, as far as I'm aware. He has 5 in trainer. Yeah, so both of those are actually really, really good at what they do. If you give them trainer skill, of course. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.